anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to get registered as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to get registered as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Thinking about it. High school was pretty interesting.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to get registered as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to get registered as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to get registered as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We
Dude, I had a thought the other day when I was smoking a cigar that our producer got for me. A cigar is basically just a soprano smudge for cleansing a house.
Wait, what is a smudge?
You know, like a sage smudge. It's like a smudge bundle. It's like some people light it and they use it to like cleanse their space or whatever.
Oh, yeah. So what does that do?
A soprano smudge is just like you take a stogie, you light it up, and then you walk through the house with it and puff smoke everywhere.
And it invites the Italian ancestors in? What
It
is
does.
it? It doesn't seem like that get rid of them.
It does. It's when you're trying to reach out to your gabagools and bring them into your house.
It fills your house with gabagools.
It does.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we got the mic turning on? I hope we didn't miss your beautiful.
Oh, I hope we didn't.
But
I'll have to run it back.
if we did, there's plenty of riffs to come, folks.
It was recorded.
Oh! Just in
beautiful.
from our producer. We've saved it for posterity.
Nothing gets past the producer.
No. Nothing.
Folks, welcome to DP Sundays at 6. Welcome Squealers. Welcome DP Nation. Welcome Little Rascals. Come one, come all. We're ready for riffs in your pussy mouth and asshole. That's what DP is all about.
We're having a little fireside chat over here for all of our extended hog family, baby.
Yeah.
Enter the pig pen. Come get a little dirty with us. Come root in the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Come roll around in the mud.
Yeah.
Get a little hog wild
Yeah.
with DP.
Get a little filthy in your own filth.
D here, P here, coffee table, you in the middle. Getting riffed up, baby.
Getting riffed and spliffed
That's
with D and P.
what we're all about. And of course, if you're hanging out and you're not subscribed, the race to 100 is still active.
It's still going.
Subscribe right now.
Subscribe right now.
We're trying to kick it into overdrive, dog.
We are kicking it into overdrive. We are getting activated. It's almost time to hit turbo time for this race to 100.
We're getting close, dude.
We're getting close. How far are we?
I've been right now we're at 88.
We're at 88. Oh, 88.
It's tough to say because it keeps going up and down because Winston gave me the little tip. I mean, I guess it's just a being social media conscious in 2022 tip, but the shorts up. I've been putting some shorts up. Some of them bomb. Some of them get a couple thousand views. When they get a couple thousand views, you might get a subscriber or two. So
It kind of sounds like your stand-up every time you do it.
oh my god!
Hey.
This is not how we're gonna get to 100. We're tearing each other down.
Sorry, let me find out another metaphor. It's kind of like when you're a paramilitary terrorist and some of your bombs work and some of the.
What Dee meant is she's a rock star. I'm one of the best comedians alive. You should come give us your money and see all of our live stand-up endeavors and rock endeavors.
And while the girls may come easy and the drugs do come cheap, this race to 100 is being very expensive. So please, get us there.
We've sunk our life savings into
We've sunk our life savings into this race to 100.
So far getting about 22 subscribers.
The payoff is middling to low. We have 12 more subscribers to go until we reach the race to 100.
Nah, dude, I view it as like, DP is a stock, and it's about to go GameStop, dude. It's about to go through the damn roof, and you can be a Marine. You can be one of the few, the proud, one of the early adopters. Or you can be a jerk-off that when every other person down the street is walking with a DP shirt, you can be the jerk-off that gets one at Spencer's Gifts. After we're already huge as fuck.
Spencer's Gifts, not to be confused with Spencer's.
You don't want to be one of the douchebags that has to buy it off of a wall, dude.
You don't
Get
want
in while it's indie. Get in while it's underground.
Get in while it's indie. Get in while it's underground. Because DP is going to the moon.
DP is like Tony Hawk. Underground.
I thought you were going to say a pro skater.
Not a pro skater.
DP is not a pro skater.
Yeah.
But we could be.
Philly was a good stage.
Philly was a good state.
in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Dude, when you moved up here, I think we talked about this, but when you moved up here, wouldn't it have been cool if you just like spawned at the place in Tony Hawk Pro Skater when you go to the
I would have loved that. I you know, that's another thing I ran by the producer, because I was like, where's that stage? She was like, it's not really that real. I'm like, damn, dude. It was a great idea. You had a brilliant idea.
You just do some kickflips in Kensington.
Yeah.
Going down to the Liberty Bell, give it a few more cracks.
Yeah. I honestly, dude, the first thing I did when I moved was I went and I put my own crack in the Liberty Bell. I think it's got an attitude problem.
I didn't know you smoked crack.
I felt like I had to take it down a few pegs.
You
know what I mean?
So you passed the pipe and let it mellow out?
Yeah, that's right.
The Liberty Bell is still tweaking to this day with the amount of crack that Paige stuffed in that crack.
Yeah, I filled it with crack.
You cracked up the crack, baby. And now we're cracking up about it.
Now we're cracking jokes.
We're cracking jokes.
That is right. Wow. Well, I did say up top you're a rock star.
Oh,
that is true. It's because I went to a Lisa show. I had a rock-filled weekend. I went to a couple rock shows.
Yeah, you saw some good music.
I guess it wasn't weekends. I went to one on Thursday. I went to one on a Thursday.
That's called an awakened weekend right there.
Yeah.
It starts when you start.
I'm in an island frame of mind, dude. Even though I work 40 hours a week, there's not 1 hour I work. You know what I'm saying?
What else does the island state of mind entail, Paige?
It's just like, if you never once consider, I have to do a good job at this, I have to, like, worry or fret. If it's not going to last in 30 years, don't think about it for 30 seconds.
Hell yeah.
That's how I feel.
Hell yeah. I would have thought an island state of mind just means you're, like, day drunk.
Yeah.
Between the hours of 9 and 6.
I haven't done that at this job.
Paige is a good employee. He's a good boy.
Yeah, dude, getting drunk during a job is brutal, dude. I don't know, I get a little high during a job sometimes. Dude, getting drunk during a job is like, you can't even fucking do anything. You're just useless.
Yeah. Your stomach is swimming.
That's why the argument of like pot versus weed, dude, is like, if you've got a friend who always shows up high to something, it's like, it might be a little annoying. Dude, if you've got a friend who shows up to everything drunk...
That's a whole nother ballgame right there.
It's like, dude, we're getting tacos. Yeah. What are you doing, man?
Yeah, worst comes to worst, your friend shows up high to something or you show up high to something, you're just going to eat a little bit more today than you did the day before.
That's right, yeah.
If somebody shows up drunk, there is a multitude of things that could happen. None of them good.
Yeah. But booze rocks, dude. It's still going hog wild.
The booze is loose here on DP.
I'm just saying, I think our pod is beautiful.
You think it's beautiful?
We're very pro-pot here on DP Sundays.
We're pro-pot, anti-crack. Paige stuffed all his in the Liberty Bell, and now we can't go back to it.
Yeah. I hate that group, anti-crack. Anti-crack.
DP says crack is whack, and pot is spot on.
I would try crack.
You would try crack?
I don't know. Here's the problem with drugs is like I haven't had any real problems so far, but I've done everything people have offered me.
Okay.
So
what if people offered you?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know that I would turn down crack. I think I'd probably try it.
Dude, this sounds like you're going through a charcuterie board.
I would love that,
A
dude.
charcuterie board of substances.
A crack flight?
Can I get a crack flight for the table? Dude, give it
all the different little
Give it 10 more years, and then some fucking yuppie will get it decriminalized, and then start a business.
Yeah, they should decriminalize it.
Honestly, straight up.
I don't know. I don't think they should put anyone in jail for drugs.
I agree.
Yeah.
It seems counterintuitive to me to send someone to prison for doing drugs.
Weigh in, folks. This week's hashtag.
War on drugs. Which side are you on?
Hashtag we're on drugs. the
we're on drugs.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds like a fucking like Pod Save America type thing.
Yeah. I could see that.
Or like a Getting Dug with High, but instead you just go through every hard drug there is.
Yeah, it's getting dug with high, but ketamine. You bring comedians on and get them in a K-hole. It's like, so, tell me about your favorite movies.
Comedians in a K-hole getting coffee.
Yeah. Comedians in a K-hole getting questioned.
It's just somebody sitting in a car with Jerry Seinfeld, and they're both just nodding off.
Yeah. Seinfeld doesn't seem like he's ever touched a single drug.
Yeah, he seems like the hardest drug he's done is his own ego.
Mm-hmm. Or underage pussy.
That's usually how those things go, isn't it? If somebody hasn't tried.
What was the underage scandal with him? It's just he likes young women?
This is news to me.
Well, I don't think it was any, like, actual under 18. It was still, like, he's 40 and dating 18-year-olds. Which I guess is weird, but it's like...
It's weird, but it's not illegal.
It's not illegal. Yeah. Exactly. I'm doing shifty eyes before, and it's like, which is weird, but it's not illegal.
Do you do that about things that are totally innocuous? Like eating too much cheese or...
Yeah, sure.
Getting a little high before you go or something?
I can't shit right now because I had a little too much cheese.
Dude, with the amount of cheese I ate, it's not recommended. It's not illegal.
Alright, some Seinfeld facts, by the way.
Yeah.
So, the woman in question, he met her when she was 17 years old and in high school.
Oh!
That's not when they started dating.
30s, probably.
Yeah, this is in 93.
Yeah, he misspoke. He like went on a rant about how he can't play colleges anymore. It's like high schools. You can't play high schools anymore, Jerry, because you brought a girl home with you last time.
Come on, she said she was a junior.
I don't get it. If there's grass in the field, why can't I play ball?
She didn't say college or high school. It's all sports to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Jerry Seinfeld dating a 17-year-old.
Yeah. I don't know. This is like whenever people are surprised that comedians like get Me Too'd or like canceled or whatever. I don't even know what the term is anymore. I guess it's canceled. You know what I mean? Like Me Too's not really a term anymore.
Yeah, that kind of came and went with the social media press.
Yeah. So I guess it falls
just
under
canceling.
the umbrella of cancel culture now.
Yeah.
This is weird because cancel is not necessarily sexual.
It's not necessarily sexual. It could be a number of
It
things.
can be.
It can be, but it's not exclusive.
It can be not just sexual.
It can be not just sexual, but it's not illegal.
It can be not just sexual.
I'm gonna have to start busting out the Shifty Eyes business. It's kind of fun to do.
The shifty eyes is pretty good.
The Shifty Eyes
Yeah.
is really fun.
This week's hashtag is shifty eyes.
This week's hashtag Shifty Eyes.
Tell us a shifty-eyed story.
If your peepers don't give us the creepers, you gotta keep trying.
And subscribe. It's the race.
Please subscribe. It's very fun.
No, I think. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. When comedians get like called out for sexual misconduct, it's like, oh, you're telling me the guy that did terrible open mics for 30 years proceeded when someone looked uncomfortable? Wow, that's crazy. That's fucking insane. That after being conditioned to continue when no one wants you to.
I feel like if most of the people who do like cancel comedians went to a few open mics, they would be just as shocked but not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you did something illegal, then fuck you, I guess. But I mean, not I guess. Just wipe that from the record. Can we psych that?
Let's run it back.
Get rid of that, I guess. We're gonna do the remaster.
From whatever timestamp we were on right there. Just skip that. Just forget about that.
I'm just saying, I only think it's silly when it's like for a joke or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, alright, like, a comedian told a tasteless joke. It's hard to come up with a new shit to say. But,
Right.
you know, don't assault people.
Don't assault.
We got a hot take here on DP. It took us 39 episodes to get to this conclusion.
It's a little controversial, but we're gonna say it anyway.
Don't assault people.
Don't assault people.
Just assault their sensibilities.
Insult people. Don't assault people.
That's right. You can be an insult comic, not an assault comic.
Be an insult comic, not an assault comic.
Yeah.
Be a roaster.
A roaster.
Be a roast man.
A toast
Or roast woman. Or roast them.
Wow. We're talking about comedians.
Be a roaster.
Come on.
You got me there.
Kidding. Hey, what are we doing here, folks?
Oh my god, a lot of hot takes on
Anyway, well, so we're gonna talk about the Lisa show. That'll be our headline.
That'll headline this episode.
That'll be the big fat headliner.
Just like Lisa was at Orbeez for the headliner.
That is right.
But more on that to come. You had a star-studded weekend, didn't you?
Pretty star-studded.
Yeah.
If
I may too.
did we talk about this? Is the 1 year anniversary, baby?
Oh shit, that's right. Speaking of stars and studding,
Is this the 1 year special?
I think it is. This is the 1 year special.
I mean, come on, folks.
We're making it official.
1 year of DP.
1 year of DP.
This Monday. Tomorrow.
38 episodes and 88 subscribers later, here we are.
Well, you can't.
Sitting here telling people not to assault people.
Hey,
Sitting here pointing out the
We've
obvious.
grown, dude. We're off Instagram.
And
We
much,
got away from the toxic Zuckerberg.
much like Paige's dick at an open mic, we have grown.
I don't know what that means. I get hard for strangers when I'm doing stand-up.
Don't assault people. Paige has never assaulted anyone.
That's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying.
We're not.
It's not that kind of show.
I'm just saying that would be weird if I got hard every time I performed stand-up.
that would be pretty weird.
Stand-up comedy.
Dude, what if there was just like this?
I don't know if you can get hard, dude. I mean, you could.
It's stand-up comedy,
but it's
definitely not.
It seems hard to get hard.
Especially
while you're talking in front of
Well,
me.
maybe you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Maybe you gotta wrap the mic around your dick like a cock ring.
I'm not imagining the whole audience naked. If I did that, I would get hard as shit. When you imagine the whole audience naked, do you imagine the guy's hard or flaccid?
Dude, it's just hitting me. You know how people would say it's like if you're nervous in front of a group of people, imagine them in their underwear?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that supposed to do to calm your nerves?
I think it's the idea of like your nerves are making you feel silly on stage. So it's like if everyone looks silly, then you won't feel silly.
Do you think there's a guy who's just like...
I think that's the idea.
Do you think there's just the world's horniest performer who he tries that trick, and as soon as he does it, he gets more nervous because his dick is now rock hard in front of a group
He
of
just
people?
busts. he gets up there and it's like there's a chick with fat titties on the front row, and he starts thinking about her in her underwear and just comes. You're like 30 seconds into a joke and there's just like a stain that appears on your... Oh, that would be awesome. That's a good sketch. We should make that as a sketch.
That would be a good sketch, dude. Oh my god. He's just like, so, dating is hard.
Dating's hard.
Does anybody ever just ghost you on Tinder?
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Bust is funny.
Busting is
Bust across the board is funny.
It sounds like the mic you do in Virginia.
Bust
the showcase.
Bust key.
Bust keys. If I see some keys, I bust.
That's right.
But yeah, star-studded weekend. Also, the anniversary.
It's the anniversary show. We had a big year, folks.
Big year.
First year. I mean, do you have any favorite DP moments you want to run through?
Oh gosh, few favorite moments.
A lot of big moments.
The hog fight was a good one.
Hog fight's classic.
Love a hog fight. We should do another hog fight.
Yeah, Jake said he wanted a rematch.
Oh, he wants a rematch?
He said that last time we were talking about it in the comments.
How about we do a hog fight that I will win?
You did win.
I want to win again.
Okay, then we could do it.
I want to be undefeated.
We're peeling back the curtain that these are very rigged.
much like a pro wrestling.
It's not rigged, dude. You had a better you had a more hog wild story than Jake.
Oh.
I know I was the judge, but I'm telling you, yours was more hog wild.
See, take that.
Roll back the tape, folks. Go check it out.
Go check it
It's
out.
like episode 10 or something.
Episode 10 or something. Hog fight with me and fake Jake Snyder.
Yeah.
But yeah, what if we fix it the other way? Instead of the winner takes on somebody in a hog fight, we have the loser fight somebody else? Who would be a good person to pit against Jake in a hog fight?
The thing is, Samantha might be stepping up.
Oh!
Okay.
Samantha v. Jake?
That could be a good hog
That
fight.
could be a good hog fight.
Taking his ass to the mat.
That could be a very good hog fight.
Strong words from our producer,
Now-
Jake Snyder. If you're out there, please respond.
Does
We want
that-
to get this beef going.
Does that take away any suspicions that it might be rigged?
I
Probably not.
I don't think
But I'd be happy to have Samantha do it.
Dude, us talking about fixing a match on a place that's going to be recorded for posterity that anyone can look at, I don't think it sheds any suspicion
Dude,
on the legitimacy of this practice.
We believe in two things. We believe in transparency, and we believe in nepotism. So, we will always help out our friends first, but we will very clearly tell you we're going to do that on the program before we do it.
It's okay. We were honest.
Yeah, as long as you're honest.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
As long as you're honest.
That's low-key, I don't respect any politician, but that's something I kind of do respect about Republicans more than Democrats.
They're
They
honest.
both fuck you in the ass, but Democrats go, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Or no, Republicans say, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass.
I was about to say, Democrats would be more like, no, please, can you just bend over?
Oh no, dude. Democrats like to gaslight, dude.
They do.
They'll be halfway in. They'll just be like, I'm not fucking you. I'm actually not fucking you. I'm not fucking you right now. I'm gonna forgive your student debt. It's like, no you're not.
And then-
Hey, shut up. You're quiet. I'm about to finish.
And then the next day you text them and it's like, so about that student debt, winky face. And then you never hear from them again.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I sent you 4 free tests. Shut up, bitch.
Just take this $1,200.
Yeah.
Take this
That's right.
one-off money and don't think about it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I think I might. Here's $1,200. Fix it.
Never speak to me again.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
That'd be cool.
Payoffs. I'm accepting any payoffs.
We are accepting any payoffs. I will also accept payoffs.
If there's something that you want D and P to keep quiet about, pay us off.
Give us that money. Our lips are sealed. We'll redact it from records. We'll even get a little physical if we have to. Just send us some money.
We'll join the fucking witness protection program.
I'm gonna cut my fucking arm off if you can. So yeah, 1 year. Any highlights for you, Paige? What are your top moments from the past year of DP?
I mean, just all the Hog Wild stories. That's great. We'll have a little announcement regarding that soon.
We will.
We're not going to peel the curtain back quite that far.
Some things do have to stay secret.
But yeah, dude. Little promo with Kane Hodder. We had a
That's
damn
right.
NFL player.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Damn.
We blew a fireball.
I forgot about the fireball. That is one of my favorite moments too, of how that just landed and then you just fucking blew a visible fireball on Instagram Live.
Well, I never do it on my first try, so the stars did truly align for DP that day.
Yeah, just huffing lighter fluid until you could bust an orange ball.
That's right. That's a new drug. That's what we need to do.
Lighter fluid?
No, we're just talking about drugs. I'm just like, I feel like if we're gonna be, I feel like.
Do one more.
Sorry, folks. I got a lot of heartburn I'm dealing with.
Oh,
What I'm trying to say is, I feel. I feel.
Oh my god.
I did the burping bit so much, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Here's what I'm trying to say.
Here it is, the clincher.
I feel like it's fun. We talk about drug use on the show, and it's all real. But if we're gonna promote drug use, we gotta have our own drug to pimp.
We should.
We can't be weed.
Some
Boo! Everyone's smoking weed. Oh, cocaine. Boo! Everyone's fucking snorting lines. Everyone, dude. I walk down the street and it's like, you see a baby in a carriage, he's fucking coked up.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Dude, babies are so fucking high, they're always nodding off.
That's right.
Their heads are just wobbling all over the place. It's like, Jesus Christ, quit fiending already.
Yeah. Dude, I wish that I could, as a 25-year-old man, just cry and have someone put a boob in my mouth. Wouldn't that be cool? If every time you wanted to suck on a titty, you could just go, I want to be a baby, dude. Everyone wants to be like a kid again. Like, oh, nostalgia, dude. I want to be 11. I want to fucking watch Jurassic Park. Dude, I want to shit my pants and cry and have a woman put a tit in my mouth.
Dude, you just need to get on FetLife. Then you can shit your pants and have a tit in your mouth.
I don't want to pay for it. I'm saying I want like it to be a woman who it's her actual obligation.
Just stick a tit in your mouth. Feed your milk.
Yeah.
Change your diapers.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? There was a what show was it? It was like, you know, MTV, like I think it's like Real World.
MTV Real World?
Yeah.
I thought it was MTV Fake World.
No, there's like a show where it's
you know the reality TV is scripted, right?
The name of the show is Real World over here on music television.
Okay.
No, but there's like a show about like people who have like weird fetishes and shit.
Okay.
And there's
is
like
it My Strange Addiction?
No, it wasn't My Strange. It's like an MTV one.
Oh, okay. My Cool Addiction?
Yeah, my fucking teenage addiction. It's addictions, but with a Z at the end. My fucking cool ass addiction. Dude, so yeah, they have an addiction show. We create a new drug and we can get it on MTV.
Yeah.
Our new drug's mainstream, baby.
There we go. What will we call it?
But the episode I saw was about like people who were like being babies.
Okay.
There was like this dude, he was like, he's like, I've saved up. He's like, I've always wanted to be a baby and I'm moving in with my baby daddy next week. And it was just like this redneck dude. It was like this fucking like redneck guy. He had like a fucking like Confederate flag tattoo and shit. But he was just in a diaper and he was like crawling around and he was like,
god, dude. Oh
I don't know
my
what was
God.
making him cry. Probably,
The pain.
desegregation. But
Dude, it's just a baby who's just like really racist,
he was like a 45-year-old man.
and he wants to be a baby. He wants to
And
regress.
actually, you know what? I said the race thing, but he was a redneck. He was in like Tennessee.
Okay.
But the baby daddy he was moving into was like this big black guy. And
Okay.
he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of you. And he was like holding him in his arms and like rocking him and shit. Like that dude's definitely getting paid, but like that was this guy had the money. He's like, I'm gonna go like live as a baby. He's like, I'm selling my house. I'm living in this guy's house.
Do you think that guy was thinking that he was doing reparations by doing that?
Yeah, maybe. Except this crazy white boy's money. But it wasn't just him. There was other like adult babies in the house.
Babies out there?
Yeah, like in the house. Like they were like playing together and shit.
Well, most adult babies that I've seen are at an open mic.
That's true. That's adult teenagers. You know? That's adult like I just want to beat off and smoke weed.
That's my whacked out strange addiction.
Yeah. Yeah. What could our drug be?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about that. Would you want
It's
it to
got to
be...
involve a hog somehow.
Okay.
I feel.
Should it be? I feel like it should be an upper, not a downer,
Yeah.
and maybe a bit of a psychedelic.
You know what sounds like a fun? I know we did this a couple weeks ago with
Yeah.
Shark Tank. But you know what sounds like a fun drug? Is a little squealer.
A little squealer.
Dude, if you're at a party and you're drunk and someone's like, dude, try one of these, it's like, what is it? It's a little squealer. It's like, okay.
What would it be? It would just be like fucking some MDMA mixed with ketamine or something like that.
Dude, just something that really, like, we always say you have the mind of an animal, but it's like something that really makes you just feel like a fucking wild hog for a good hour.
I'd say
for a good 10-15 hours.
so. It's got to have some duration to it. It can't just be like a whippet or something.
I think that's at least for me, that's the preferred drug. I like to stretch my drug buying dollar when I buy drugs. You know what I mean?
It's got to be economic. It's got to be
Because
affordable.
Coke is nice, but it's like
It's a white collar
it
drug.
lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do a line, then it's like I just need another line.
It's one and done.
Come on, dude.
And it's so expensive.
But I'm saying, you know, you buy shrooms.
Yeah.
That's
a day. That's a day.
a day. That's a great deal.
You just bought yourself a great day.
That's a great fucking deal.
It's a great fucking deal.
It's like Chuck E. Do you want to go to Chuck E. Cheese?
Do you want to go to Chuck E. Cheese or Fuddruckers?
Coke is like the X-Men arcade machine outside of the movie theater. It's like it's fun, but it's done in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking shrooms. That's Universal Studios.
You're about to get boned in the impact zone. Flying on whatever you just digested.
I wish they still did Impact at Universal.
They don't do impact at Universal anymore?
Yo, you know what they do at Universal now?
No, what do they do?
AW Dark.
Oh shit, really?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
My god.
Impact's filmed in like Tennessee now.
Oh shit, really? You can tell that I have not kept up with it at all.
I mean, I don't really watch Impact, but it's filmed in Tennessee. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Our drug.
Our drug. It'd be
What?
a little squealer.
Yeah, it's a little squealer. Yeah,
And it would make quite an impact, if you know what I'm saying.
That's yes, exactly. You'll be running up and down the street showing your TNA.
When you swallow a little squealer, you're gonna feel all elite.
Yeah, you immediately feel the spike. And you'll be on TV. We're gonna move on, symbol.
No, that was the keep going.
Okay, you're rolling? I thought that was literally like, no.
Just pop on some anime while you're tripping. You might feel like you're in a new Japan.
Okay.
And we got the call to stop right there.
Okay. All mine were Impact related. You introduced AEW. Yeah.
Well, much like the World Wrestling Entertainment Company, you stuck with a single company.
I know, you opened the
And didn't
forbidden
acknowledge
door.
anything else. I got a foot in the door, and I opened everybody's minds to what else is out there.
You kicked open that forbidden door.
I kicked down that glass door. And next I'm going to go for the seat.
That's right. Yeah, that is right.
That's exactly right. but a little squealer.
Tear down the glass ceiling.
Actually, I guess a squealer could be a different one, and then a little rascal could be something else.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we could maybe. We were talking about the drug flight. We could put our own drug flight.
We
together.
could. You start with a little rascal.
It just seems tough because we're saying it's a pill. Sure. Fine. But it just.
We
Seems,
get it. You like pills.
Nah, but it's like it's a pill, but like, what is it? You know what I mean? Because it seems like people have tried to get high in every single way. What's a new way that you could get high?
Well,
A brand new way.
what if you did like an infusion? So it's like a pill filled with something that already exists, but it's got like the scent of bacon or something like that. Or it,
I mean, you know what could be metal?
What?
People might not go with this, but you know, like a Kiss in like the '80s did like a comic with Marvel.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Dude, they did. It was just like a Kiss comic, right?
A Kiss comic.
And I think other people have done shit like this, but Kiss was the first one to do it. I think they all pricked their fingers and put their blood in the ink.
Oh.
And so, like, every copy of the Kiss comic, somewhere in the ink, there was a little trace of Kiss blood. Dude, what if our drug, every pill had a little DP blood? You're getting a little hog wild blood with every drug.
You knew that.
There's not more hog wild blood in the entire world than DNP.
It's the most
DNP.
hog wild blood. If you take this drug, you're gonna get a little bit of that blood in you.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Are there any issues that could arise with either of our bloods?
I don't see any issue arising with either of our bloods.
Yeah.
No issue at all.
I was when's the last time you got tested?
It's gonna be a great drug, folks.
I was saying, I've been lying about this on Tinder for years. Now I have to lie about it live on YouTube.
Hey, I'm just saying, I am positive there's nothing wrong, okay?
That would make it great. That would make us great artists if you were dying of a blood disease. No one can tell you're bad at art if you're dying of a blood disease, dude. I would get a special tomorrow.
Dude, I would love that. What would you do? Would you do just like dog shit material?
Dude, there was a comedian
Would you try to
who,
test it?
Everyone has accused him of lying about it, but like he said he was dying. I can't remember his name, but dude, he said he was dying, and like Ellen DeGeneres like funded a special, and like he did a special about like his terminal disease. Like it was like his normal material, but he had material about it, and then he like got better, and like a lot of people have accused him of like lying. It's like dude, you were not dying. Like, come on, dude. But he got a free special. He got a special funded.
He got a special funded. The worst time to have a miracle.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if he died, it's a legendary special.
Right, yeah.
It doesn't even have to be good. If he died, it's like, that was brave, dude. People don't care about the material. People care about how brave something is now.
Dude, I feel like that's the worst possible place to be in, of just like, I feel like you reach a certain point when you have something like that lined up where it's like, you better die of the disease.
Dude, that's the segue we need to get these last 12 subscribers. We need to start saying some brave shit. People really don't like jokes anymore. People like it when you're brave.
We really need to start.
What's something brave we could say?
What's something brave we could say?
I can't think of anything.
That I have been tested and I do not have a disease.
That's pretty brave.
It's pretty brave.
That's very brave.
Dude, I was thinking too, it's like, only could 4 straight guys prick their fingers and put blood in the ink of a comic book and not have people freak out.
Oh, dude, but that's the thing is, like, the Kiss guys definitely had something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, 1 out of 4 of them definitely had something.
Right, yeah.
Like, can you imagine how much pussy those guys crushed?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, come on, man.
Dude, forget doing, like, drugs proper. I just want to do a line of Gene Simmons blood.
Ah, now you're onto something.
There's probably so much shit in there that is just all whacked out. I would love to just like snort a line of Gene Simmons blood and just see what it would do to my head.
I'm just trying to think. So, like, cocaine. Cocaine is like the coca plant and gasoline, like ground up, and it's all like mixed up, and then you snort it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could do something like to fucking like
Throw some pork rinds and some lighter
pork
fluid
rinds and poppers, and you just grind it out.
Dude.
Turbo fuel.
Turbo fuel.
Man, I've been snorting this turbo fuel, dude. That's good shit.
Got a little turbo fuel to get you activated before you go hog wild.
That's right.
Dude, pork rinds and poppers sounds like a fucking zine out of Kentucky in like the underground scene.
Yeah, that's awesome. And check out our new zine, folks.
Pork rinds and
It's called
poppers.
Pork Rinds and Poppers.
All about being trans in the South.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
You got me pork rinds last night.
I did.
You got me a bag.
I'm a great fucking guy.
He's a gentleman of fortune. He got me a bag of pork rinds.
When Dee says stuff like, I like pork rinds, I listen.
You sat your straight ass down and listened.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I like this idea of a drug, though.
Yeah, you know.
Where are we going with this?
It's an idea. I don't know. I'm out of ideas for it.
If there are any chemists out there, please do not send us anything incriminating, but give us some ideas.
Yeah. You can send us mail too if you want.
You can.
We're not gonna say the address on the show, but if you can find it, send us a little mail.
It rhymes with Philadelphia.
I had an idea for the DP drug.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. Yeah.
So basically what the DP drug will be is, so crack cocaine to regular cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
You get that like relation. I
Right,
want to make the crack version of cocaine of adrenochrome. So it's like freebase, like very diluted adrenochrome.
Yeah.
Just to get people hooked on, seeing the world for what it is.
Synthetic child blood. And in every vial you buy, there's a little DP blood too. Just because we want to do it better than Kiss.
We want to make sure everybody gets a nice red pill.
This isn't some lame ass comic book. This is hard drugs.
This ain't your kid brother's disease blood-filled comic book. This is comics with a Z on MTV Live.
Dee and I, they say when you're 25, you're fully grown. Dude, the moment I hit 25, I stopped caring about pussy comic bullshit. And all I wanted to do was hard drugs.
I saw the transformation right in front of my eyes. He had a snatch right in front of his mouth, and he was like, "Not for me." And then he kicked the bitch out and did a couple lines right there on his coffee table.
That's right. I mean, doing drugs.
That day he became a man.
All the titties. That's cool.
That's
there's not a cooler way to do drugs.
now that sounded great, but what would it sound like if Butthead said it?
that would be cool. It's turning into Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
So.
Beavis and Butthead at 25. We snorted cocaine off of titties. And it was cool.
it was cool.
Titty cocaine. Milk, come to my.
They already definitely have crackhead energy.
They really do.
They probably do crack.
Straight up.
Like, it would track with the rest of the show.
That is the least believable part of that show, is that they never show Beavis and Butthead doing mountains of crack. That we know that they're doing.
They seem very cracked out.
I mean, they basically live in a crack house. You see the interior of their house.
And they seem like they have crack energy. We've been watching a lot of Beavis
We've
and
been
Butthead.
watching a lot of Beavis and Butthead lately.
It's Divas and Butthead.
It's Divas and Butthead.
That'd be a good tea, dude.
Yeah, Divas and Butthead.
Like the opening thing where they're looking at each other.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be great.
I'm not saying Divas and Butthead. We could just say DP Sundays.
That's a better idea. Beavis and Butthead in DP Sundays at 6.
I'm saying it's cartoons of us. Cartoon drawings of us.
And then it says DP.
Stylized like Beavis and Butthead.
Stylized.
Yeah.
In the artistic movement known as Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, the artistic style.
Mike Judge, if you're out there, we would like to commission a custom work from you of the two of us in the style of Beavis and Butthead.
I think we could do it. It's parody, dude. It's parody. I don't think we'd have to give Judge shit.
Judge, fuck you. Don't reach out.
Kiss, that's not your concept. Putting blood in something. We're not giving you anything for that.
Hey, kiss. More like kiss our asses goodbye.
Yeah. More like kiss our damn asses.
I sat my damn ass down and listened, and now I'm gonna sit my ass up and walk out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of rock and roll,
That was a great segue right there, Paige.
That's what I do.
You said something about metal earlier, and I almost did like speaking.
Yeah, speaking of metal, I don't know. The drug was a good tangent.
No, the drug was a good tangent.
Are we
drugs,
playing Polar Bowler? Because that was a wild tangent. You remember Wild Tangent Games?
Do you ever just look at a MILF and be like, oh yeah, she's got some Polar Bowler or whatever, you know?
I would.
You do that?
I would. I plan to do that now.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Speaking of metal.
Yeah, well, it was a hard rock week, dude. Because I went to Imperial Triumphant.
Imperial Triumphant, great metal band.
I mean, if you don't know about them, it's rad. It's like jazz, black metal fusion. I've talked before on the show about how I like masks. They were fucking masks. So you got trumpet, you got masks, you got fucking devil. It's awesome. It's a fucking. It's a rad pairing.
It's like if Miles Davis worshipped Satan.
I think he did. I think those guys got so good.
You don't get that far in the industry without making a little bit of a pact, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying a little, oh, I renounce God. Satan, please give me a big contract.
Oh, sell your soul to the devil to get great at trumpet. I think it's a good pairing.
I know, right? They
Christian
always
rock
leave that
stinks,
out.
dude.
It does. Christian rock stinks, and it's because it doesn't have that little adrenochrome to the music.
You gotta have a little devil flowing through your veins.
You do.
To make some good rock.
They don't call it the Lord's music.
Yeah. Well, the show was great.
Yeah.
Here's a little Hog Wild story. I mean, it's not that Hog Wild.
You didn't tell me that it was a Hog Wild story involved in this.
It's a fun little story.
Alright.
I don't know. Maybe it's not Hog Wild.
It's Hog Mild.
This one's Hog Mild, folks. I don't know what the hog meter. I don't even know how it would react to this.
I feel like we should just light some candles. I feel like the hog meter would stay at a steady, even stream. Like that's okay.
The show is Hog Wild. There's a whole arc to this.
Okay.
It's quick, but there's an arc to it.
Well, then I will sit my ass down and listen.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, I went to the show. Not a huge venue. I was aware of them because they opened for Behemoth.
That's right.
But they're still like a up and coming band, you know. So this is like a 200-seater little place in Philly.
Yeah, it's fun.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Very nice.
Tickets were like $16.
That's very nice.
Unreal. Yeah. But while I was hanging out before the show, right, and I was looking at the merch,
Yeah.
and there's like this guy standing there, and he kept like referring to the Imperial Triumphant merch as like their merch. And he's like, oh yeah, that's like their merch, and I was like, okay, cool. And then like the opening band was this band called Couch Slut.
Couch Slut.
And they rocked too. They were like just straight up like black metal, right?
Right. Yeah.
They rocked, but I was like kind of looking at their merch, and he was saying they, and then someone else was like, oh dude, I saw you at like the like beer and metal fest, like it's like a local Philly thing.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, this guy's in Couch Slut, all right. Right? So I was just like, this is true. I wasn't bullshitting him, but my job is working at home, so I listened to fucking music all day. I checked out a little Couch Slut.
Okay.
I was like,
fair.
I mean, you know, it's fun, just like heavy ass metal, right?
Okay.
They were good live, good opening band. This is not to knock Couch Slut, but
As opposed to Sewer Slut, another iconic.
I don't know
slut.
Sewer Slut.
Sewer Slut does not sound like Couch Slut.
What does Sewer Slut sound
It's
like?
like electronic music.
Hell yeah, that rules. That's awesome.
It's the year of the slut in a locale. That's what I'm saying.
So anyway, I'm checking out the merch. I'm trying to be nice, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey man, I checked y'all out on Spotify. Good shit. And he was like, hell yeah, thanks. he was like, thanks man. Yeah. And then, you ready for this?
I'll give it to you.
Show starts. Couch Slut gets up. That guy's still at the merch stand.
What?
That guy's not in Couch Slut.
What?
So he just went with it. He was like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, hell yeah.
Dude!
I was like, what's this guy's deal?
Dude!
He's acting like he's in Couch Slut.
Dude, imagine the places you could go with that.
Yeah.
Just hang around the like merch table, and anytime anyone comes up to talk to you, just be like, "Oh yeah,
I was like, thanks, man.
that was me riffing a solo in Spinal Tap."
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but then he redeemed himself because I went back to the merch stand. I'm like looking at like shirts, this whatever. I'm like, I might get a poster. I'm like, how much is the poster, man? And he goes, $20. He could tell I was a little like, I might get it, you know, a little hesitant. And he goes, dude, $20. I'll run it upstairs and get him to sign it for you. Boom! 20 sign poster, no problem. You redeemed yourself.
Oh, my
I
God.
get that you just want to have people compliment Couch Slut. No problem. Do your own weird little thing there.
Dude,
Thank you
holy
for getting me a
shit.
signed poster.
Couch slut, more like poster slut.
I'll tell you, this was weird. What made the show hog wild is, you know, Victory, the beer company?
Yeah.
So beforehand at the show, they like the poster said something about like all Victory beers are like $4.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It was like a Victory event.
Okay.
Like, this is an event space, but like Victory like
They sponsored the show.
sponsored the show, I guess. So I was like, okay, $4 beers, like that's what I'll drink, right?
I'd rather have victory on my side than loser beer.
That's right.
Don't give me defeat on tap.
Imperial triumph,
Triumph.
not defeat.
It's not Imperial Conquer. So it was a victory event.
Well, yeah, this is what made it all wild because of course I'm gonna drink at a fucking metal show.
Alright, yeah.
But
How could you not?
dude, every other time when I went up, they were like, it was a Victory event. I guess Victory's trying to get more popular.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to win over the metal crowd. I don't know. Every other time when I went up, they were like, oh yeah, and the Victory rep is here, so like we're doing like random ones are free. And he was like, this one's on Victory.
Oh,
And he'd just give me a beer, and I'd be like, all right, yeah.
dude.
He kept being like, this one's on Victory, and I kept like trying to game it as much as I could. Like I'd be like, that's a different bartender, and I'd walk up and be like, can I get one of those Pilsner?
Yeah.
And they would be like, oh yeah, and because they were busy, it's like, oh well, this one's on Victory, and like it's just like hand it to you. It's like, this one's on Victory, man.
How many victories did you score on that?
I had 4.
Okay.
I paid for 2.
Yo!
But I paid $10 for 4 beers.
Half off, not
Yeah.
bad.
Not fucking bad.
Sounds like you scored a victory of your own.
It was a little victory. The whole night was a victory. And then the next night, even bigger victory, because we had Lisa. We kept the rock and roll train going.
We were playing some rock music. A little boogie woogie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa played at Ortlieb's.
Run us through the show. I went to it. It was hog wild. It was awesome.
It was a hot show. It was super fun.
People don't care about the guy standing in the audience's perspective. You're the artist, dude. You're the talent. Run us through a night of fucking rock and roll at Ortlieb.
Alright, so a night of rock and roll at Ortlieb's. It was a good show. It was a really good show. It was our first show back this year. Because we had some stuff that we had lined up in January, but then we got a little surprise called Omicron, which shut down all of our things or postponed them until February.
I know.
So it was our first show back.
Omicron's still back, by the way.
Omicron is still back.
Futurama's coming back. So Omicron's here to stay.
Somebody just seeing the new Futurama pop up and be like, the sickness never left.
I mean, that's the name of the aliens. Is the Omicron.
Oh, the Omicrons! I forgot about
That's what I'm
that.
saying, yeah.
Oh,
Because everyone's
God.
been saying, like, Simpsons predict shit.
Mm.
As soon as Omicron started popping up, people were like,
Futurama.
Futurama's predicting shit now. Wow.
Broken clock is right. How many times a day?
I think they say twice.
I was gonna say 19, but okay.
A broken clock is
Right, 19.
right 19 times out of the day. Mine's really broken. The hands are all fucked up.
The hands of time cannot grasp.
Mine's real broken. Dude.
Oh, dude, my clock is so broken, it is wrong 19 to 20 times a day.
Yeah.
Yo, my COVID clock is wrong 19 to 20 times a day.
A broken cock gets off twice a day.
Yo, it gets off at 6-9.
That is right.
6 to 9, that
Yeah.
cock is getting off.
That's right.
Yeah, a broken cock is right.
Yeah.
AM and PM. So Lisa played at Ortlieb's. It was our first show back. Yeah, you giving hands. Like, what do I do?
No, I liked it.
You appreciated that transition?
I liked it. I don't think you've had one transition I didn't like.
Call me Wario. I got smooth moves.
Hey, we're trying to say brave stuff on the show. I've loved every transition you've had.
And this is where the studio audience would clap, but
Come on.
it's just us today.
Drop a booyah in the chat if you think I'm brave.
Drop a booyah in the chat if you think that Uncle Paige is so brave. He's like Mel Gibson in a movie about Scottish warriors.
I'm stunning and brave, dude.
He's a brave heart.
Brave is a marathon, not a race. You know what I mean? You gotta pick your battles.
It's like the race to 100. It just keeps going.
It never, ever, ever
It
stops.
never, ever stops.
Oh, yeah.
It just keeps running.
Mm-hmm.
So Lisa played at Ortlieb's.
Right.
We've been,
Right.
and it was kind of wild too, because like we practiced a little bit here and there, but we were trying to put together our set for the show and get in as much practice as we could. So we were practicing like a couple of the nights leading up to the show. We put together some songs that are going to be on our EP that's going to come up in the spring or so. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then we also tried out some songs that we'd never played before live. 2 more songs that we may record later down the line. Who knows? But we had a little bit of a shake-up getting to the place because like we played at Ortlieb's one other time before and it was a fun show. But we'd gotten there the first time around our sound check. They said like sound check was at 6. Last time we got there, we arrived around 6, and we were the only band that showed up for about 30 minutes.
Oh my god, that's the worst when everyone else shows up right when it's starting. It's like, I could have beat off 2 more times.
Hey, my cock is broken twice a day.
My cock.
My cock.
Yeah.
Mike Ock. So yeah, we this time around we figured, okay, last time we got there, we got there pretty early, so let's just stay back a little bit, run some stuff, and then we'll get to the show. We'll get to the show, do sound check, and have everything go. All right. We leave around the time we think we're gonna get there, and then we pull up to the venue, and we're trying to find parking. So if you ever try to park around Ortlieb's, you'll know that it is a clusterfuck that day. There are cars lined up everywhere. So we were struggling to get all of our stuff out, and
It's President's Day weekend.
It was President's Day weekend. We could not find a spot.
Everyone was showing out for their favorite prezzies.
Everybody was sucking George Washington's dick that weekend.
I saw a lot of top hats.
I saw a lot of executive orders going out.
Dude, yeah.
So yeah, people were observing the president. We could not get into the venue on time.
Yeah.
We roll up for sound check around the time we think, okay, this will be fine. We get there, every other band is already there.
Oh, it's like the exact opposite.
It's the exact opposite problem.
Because of parking. Well, let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. It's your weekend after all. So we get to the venue. The bass player Maya is still trying to find parking at this point. So it's only 2/3 of Lisa are only there for the sound check.
Yeah.
And we get there.
But you're the headliners, dude. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
We became the headliners. we were not planning to be the headliners, and that's something I should point out about this. We'd gotten there, and one of the bands, we got to the place, and one of the bands came up, and we started talking. Like, we never met these people before, and like they're all chill, they're really cool. And somebody for the band is like, so I think there's going to be a shift in the lineup. One of the bands, all of their members are under 21, so they're going to have to play first.
Play and get the fuck out, yeah.
Which was not something we had banked on first.
You can chalk it up as that. I chalk it up as Ortlieb seeing the error of their ways and trying to put anyone but Lisa last. That would not have worked for the lineup, dude. Everyone would have fucking sandbagged the rest of the fucking. If you guys had gone first, none of the other bands would have gotten a reaction.
Lisa. But
Lisa.
yeah, so like we were like, okay, well, who are we gonna have to shift around? Like it's not uncommon. There's a lot of bands in the DIY scene. Like,
right.
Shit happens. Turns out the band that was gonna have to go first instead of last was the headliner.
Right.
So we really had to shuffle some stuff around. They're like, so who's gonna headline the show? And then it turned out Lisa was gonna.
Yeah, and y'all said we're over 21.
We said we're very over 21.
Yeah.
We are so over 21.
That's great.
21 could go fuck itself.
Yeah, 21 was a shitty age, dude. I'm glad to be an adult.
Hey.
21's a child.
I can't wait till it's the 22nd century.
I love being a fucking full-grown adult, dude. I love not being a child at all.
I can drink, I can drive, the world's my oyster.
That's right.
I can vote.
Yeah. I can vote for anyone who's more lax on DUIs. Anyone that I want.
Dude, just think of a sad individual who's excited about getting their electoral right to vote.
Yeah.
Just
What,
like
women?
dying. All right, never mind. Take that back.
Just think of a sad and it's like, I would agree they're pretty pathetic.
Wait,
hold on.
Never mind. Just isn't it great that we can all vote in this wonderful country?
Suffrage, dude.
Thank you for suffrage.
Yeah.
The women's movement.
Yeah. I love to see women's suffrage. Here's something brave I could say. I think it's awesome that women have suffrage.
I thought you were just talking about your Pornhub history.
Yeah.
Suffrage. Oh yeah, the right to vote.
Yeah.
So yeah, before I dig this hole any deeper for myself, Lisa played. It was a great show.
I think you're killing it.
We had 2 other bands that we played with, I Hate Homecoming and Peroxide Blonde, who we're also going to play with later.
Yeah, everyone was good.
Yeah.
Lisa, I'm telling you, if y'all haven't seen Lisa, you must see it.
You should see Lisa.
You must.
You should see Lisa. Stop her on the street and be like, Lisa, when are you going to play?
Yeah, just find someone named Lisa.
Find someone named Lisa and ask her when she's going to play music.
And tell them, I love your music.
First Lisa in your search history. Just talk to her. Strike up a conversation.
Yeah, just type Lisa into Instagram or Facebook. Shoot him a DM, whoever it may be.
Type Lisa into Billy, see what pops up, leave a comment that says, I love Lisa.
Where'd the name come from?
The name?
Yeah, where's the name Lisa from?
Our drummer came up with it.
But, like, is it Lisa Simpson? Marie Presley?
I think she just liked the name Lisa. Lisa Presley?
There's Lisa Marie Presley?
Lisa Marie Presley.
You're telling me there's no origin to it at all. It's just Lisa.
Let's come up with an origin.
I think it's a good name. I'm not knocking the name.
Alright.
Hold on.
He's not knocking it.
Let me
Those were fighting words.
go back a couple steps. I'm not knocking the name.
Dude, this episode is called Backpedaling.
We're trying to be brave. We're trying to be more brave.
We're trying to be brave.
After 1 year.
I think we did better when we were cowards, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
The more brave stuff we say, the more hot water we keep.
I think it's been a good app.
It's been a good app.
Yeah. I think it's been a fire app. We still have Righteous Gemstones to get to.
We still got Attack on Titan to get to.
This is the Sunday routine.
This is the Sunday routine. We do the pod, we watch our shows, and then we do a little rascal.
And then we fuck off for 6.5 days.
We do a few lines of squealers.
Yeah, we pop a couple little rascals.
Maybe we'll have to do a cooking app one of these days so we can give you the recipe.
That's right.
That's absolutely right. But yeah, fun show. Fun show to our leads.
Take a little cough syrup, mix it with iodine and lime.
You're just making a flaming mo with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that did have cough syrup, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Homer just mixed cough syrup and a bunch of like kitchen ingredients.
Cough syrup's good.
Yeah. Cough syrup is good.
Yeah.
Mix some cough syrup in a drink.
Sometimes when it's too cold to go to the corner store, I'll substitute a little Monster Energy with Dayquil. I'll just drink a bottle of Dayquil.
Dayquil, more like Gayquil.
And it puts that pep in my step the same way. A little scissor.
Dude, do you think there's a thing called Gayquil?
Yeah, what would that do?
Well, you take a sip and then you're like, I love cock.
Alright, you got anything to plug? That's the shit. Are you done? Are you done with fucking Lisa coverage? I want you to finish your story.
I'm done with Lisa coverage. It was a great show. We had a lot of fun.
That is a great line to finish on. Gay quill.
I love
What does it do? You take a shot and it makes you gay.
No, you take a shot and then the next thing you know, there's just a dick in your mouth and you're like, wah, wah, wah.
Oh, so it doesn't give you like a craving, like an urge for cock.
I think it gives you both.
So a dick immediately appears and it's the best thing ever.
If you take a shot of Gayquil, you're gonna get a craving. If you drink the whole bottle, you're gonna be like doing a little bit of this action. You're gonna be going.
I see. It's all how much you
You're
drink.
gonna be like, plug my ass.
If you just get like a little thimble, you want to Eskimo kiss your boy. You just want to give him a little Eskimo kiss.
Yo, just two dudes being like, hey, I want to show you something. Yeah, bro, I love you.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Well,
little Gayquil.
there you go. That's our drug, is Gayquil.
Gayquil?
Yeah.
Now, is that a Little Rascal or a Squeeler?
Well, Little Rascal's a pill, so.
So it can't be Little Rascal.
I think that's of its own. We're gonna create a whole DP pharmacy.
When you take too much Gayquil, you just do a Little Rascal, and then it knocks you straight.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
You take it, and then you're just like, oh, I've got to sniff a pussy now.
To even yourself out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got anything to plug?
Yep. Speaking of Lisa and playing music, we're going to be doing 2 more shows this week. If you're in Philly, check us out on Friday at a place called Trader Joe's. Not the supermarket, but a venue like Trator, like the Trader to the state. Joe's. Oh, knocked the little thing there. And then Saturday, we're going to be playing at the Tabernacle. So check both those things out. We have an EP coming up, and
Yeah.
at Lisa the Band on Instagram.
If you're in Philly, go see Dee on Friday. If you're in Richmond, Virginia, come see me.
Oh,
We got
Muskie!
ACPC at Muskie, the 25th. Come to that if you're in Richmond. Philly, go see Dee. If you're in anywhere else, kill yourself. Come on.
Breaking some balls.
Yeah. I'm at Uncle Paige on everything. Thanks for checking us out,
Thanks for
folks.
checking us out.
Until next week, stay hog wild. Do you want to end with an Eskimo